Dan Coro bentar ya, selesai ini ya.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Great chance! Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played into space. Nunez. And the shot! Pedri. That is a little undercooked. Doué. It's Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Applies the finish! Off the post! And he was quick to react. Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Darwin. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Batistuta, Mohamed Salah, Kimmich. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Yamal. Neymar. And here's Nunez. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Pedri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. Well, they could break here. Caught offside that time. Hausen. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Doué. Pedri. And it's Zanetti. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, nice touch.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
What are you doing?
Ju. Ball played for Kökçü. Rijkaard. And it's Kökçü. It's Kimmich. Neymar. Neymar plays it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Pedri. And it's Zanetti. Batistuta. Doué. Steaming on goal. He's had a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. Shoots! Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Wan-Bissaka. It's a good run down the right. And it's Doué. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Juve chasing after it. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. Batistuta. Kökçü.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Doué. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at shot at goal! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Kimmich. He'll try from distance! Kimmich. Ju. Kökçü. Ball played for Rijkaard. And he's had it nicked away. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Zanetti. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Shot could be... Can he finish? And no mistake. It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Aduh, ke depan dong.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out towards the right wing, aimed at the far side. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
The attendance
Wan
for this
Bissaka.
match was 71,550.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
But he's having a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Can he finish?
Yes.
That could spell trouble. And this Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Zanetti. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kukçu makes a move down the right. Neymar. Now it's Darwin. Howson. Threads one in. Back when it goes. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Hussein clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
Nicely spread. And it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Brilliantly cut out. This ended up in no man's land. That's very neat. Oh, that's nice. And he whips it in. He leaps for it. It's bounced back off the post. Neymar. He's in a great position here. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Number 19, Mbeumo.
Kukçu plays it short. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Manchester
18,
United have opted to make
Darwin
another
Núñez.
change here.
Number 20, Yamal.
Kimmich.
Number 21, Batistuta.
Bomo.
Number 77.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Uh,
Short changes him with that pass. Ahead by
Yeah.
2 and just about into the home straight. Incoming to impressive jump. And he hits the net. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, easy pickings there.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bomo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Raul. And here's Batistuta. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time.
Shapes to shoot! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side.
Mana dia coro? Jadi nggak? El coro. Di mana kamu? Ayo, El Coro. Sambil nunggu dulu dia. Nggak ada dia nih. Udahlah. Lanjut main. Wait, wait. Yes.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
And the
Indonesia.
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Batistuta. Pedri. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Can he finish? And no, just off target. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Batistuta. That is a great pick out. He is through here! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's put play to the danger. Now it's Forlan. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Kimmich. And here's Messi. And it's Kimmich. That is a little undercooked. So what can they make of this? And he's worked it through. Now it's Totti. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Indonesia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Forlan running with intent. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he skips past his man. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Messi really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Now it's Totti. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Due is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left here.
And a chance! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Zanetti. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kimmich. Pedri. Wan-Bissaka. And this is Messi. Wan-Bissaka is onto this. Vinicius Junior did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's hit the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it. Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Half-time getting close now. Doué. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And they've got rid.
Salah. Salah.
Vinicius Junior. That has ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes has been
Here's
indicated.
Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Mohamed Salah. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Oh, what shoots! And that's a tidy finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the design.
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so the action is resumed.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Fuller. It's Fuller! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Kimmich. It's Pedri. Oh, super ball. Picked up brilliantly. Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Lap.
And it's Doué. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Drogba. And here's Forlan. Drogba! Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Alaba picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to play it. Chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. Totti. And here's Drogba. Romero gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Forlan. Oh, important interception. Indonesia can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Cleared away.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kimmich. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Forlan is flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar.
Aduh, masa banyak gitu
Vinicius
sih?
Junior. Now it's Totti. And they're quick to get it back. Kimmich. Oh, this is a very good run. Threads one in. And that was very necessary. And that is out of play. Mbappe has
Yeah,
the space to scheme. It's a good-looking delivery. Saliba can get it clear. Now it's Drogba. Kimmich has been caught there, it's a foul. Romero. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Akanji.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's
Two
Shevchenko.
added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Wan-Bissaka. De Bruyne. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Darussalam.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Please take
Well,
this
how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge.
Satu guys. Turun lagi deh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everyone,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
Old
The
Trafford.
excitement already
Manchester
palpable.
United against Indonesia.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Camavinga. Zanetti. Delivered low. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Astaga.
He's found the way through. Neymar.
Kecil.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Spread neatly. And this is Messi. Referee has just said play on. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Doué.
Aduh.
Barella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. He has a look up.
Aduh.
Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. And the finish! Camavinga gets it clear. Manchester United
Aduh.
are looking to go forward now. Oh, guilted! Neymar! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Barella. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! That's a fair try, but just off target. Mohamed Salah is onto this. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Doué. Akanji. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. And he welcomes it in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And it's Camavinga. Gives it back. The ball has bounced loose now. Batistuta. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Looking for options for movement. And this is Mohamed Salah. Can he get on the end of this? Messi! And yes, it's there! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Indonesia cut their deficits and look raring to go again. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Takes the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Aduh.
And here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Messi. Batistuta. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Pedri concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Barella, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Doué. It's played through for him. And that's an excellent interception. Cafu. Can he get it through? Cafu picks it up now.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution in progress.
So right back into the action.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a throw. Back on the ball again. Camavinga. Indonesia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Zanetti. Camavinga. Space for him to turn and look. Tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Batistuta. Zanetti. Messi is the team's great visionary. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Indonesia needing a change of fortune here. Romero gets it away.
Kasih itu sih buat mereka.
Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified.
The attendance for this match
60 minutes played.
72,306.
Zanetti. He's on it, can he get away? Across it goes. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Do it. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Messi.
Aduh, Bapak Messi.
Camavinga.
Gitu.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Neymar.
Messi lagi tuh.
And it's Messi.
Messi.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shifted it to the flank. Now here's the delivery. It is a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Indonesia
Number
have their
4,
third corner.
Erling Haaland. Number 10, Neymar.
Mbappe!
Number 11,
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Number 8,
And he's there to get it away.
Camavinga. Number 17, Barella. Coming on the field, number 15, Filippo Inzaghi.
Romero,
Number 18, Hazard.
running strong and purposeful. This is Inzaghi, and he's lost his man here. Oh, just the keeper now.
Number 16,
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
taking place.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away.
Yes.
He's a sharp little ball here. Forced to go back. De Bruyne crosses. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Aduh.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low.
Tidak bisa.
De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted.
Ya, lari ke situ lagi.
Hazard.
Aduh.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Lari,
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? That looks a cracking ball. Indonesia are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And it's made its way to him. It's run loose here. Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Zanetti, who does have an assist to his name.
Minutes has been indicated.
Aduh.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's gone loose. And he's had it nicked away. They've played it short. Plays it in, decent chance! And that's a tiny finish! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt! Piercing, and with pinpoint. And time is up. Tunisia perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. But that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Kalau Yamal dan Messi kalian tak kemas.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Indonesia against Congo.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Kimmich. Doué. Can he get on the end of this? Messi's cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile. Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
White. And here's Rooney. Here's a chance! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Wan-Bissaka short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And Batistuta! Could be danger here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Doué was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Batistuta. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared. Indonesia have their second corner now. And they've got rid. Como are looking to go forward now. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Indonesia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much. And the shot! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. Now it's Rooney. Indonesia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hey.
Oh, it's come loose. Threads one in. Spread neatly. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserved. Can he finish? And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Como are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important...
This is Batistuta. Real chance! Oh, that is asking for... And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. And somehow he kept it out. Corner number 2 then. Well, that is one way to stop him. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, important interception. Pedri. Kimmich. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and it's Messi. And this is Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh no, what has happened here?
There will be 3 minutes
Sama.
added time.
This is Rooney.
Dia dah.
Skims one in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Goes for a shot! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are
Ngeri banget.
flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Oh, he's on his own! He's had a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 21.
As if 3... And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution for Indonesia, number 6.
So off we go again.
Number 13.
Tunisia decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel.
Number 21.
It's Batistuta.
Dapat dong
Number
itu.
15.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's in, must be! Chance, surely! And that is faded wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Akanji
Well, yet another intercept.
takes a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Wan-Bissaka. It's Kimmich. And it's Pedri. Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard gets it clear. Now it's Yamal. That's been slipped through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Shevchenko. Khan punts it upfield. That's a cute ball. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! Romero.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Apa sih, Cok?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Right, Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save.
Aduh.
Tunisia have their third corner.
Ya ampun,
Como
Wandi,
has the
Wandi.
chance to go the other way. And he's well positioned. Batistuta! Pulled out the best in the keeper. So, third corner of the game. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Khan. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Shevchenko. He's on it. Can he get away? That has not gone well. Applies the finish! No, it's wide.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kosong, Cok. Lihat gue, lihat squadnya dia formasinya apa, Cok.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
The
24.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Just eases him off the ball.
Number 17. Batistuta. Coming on the field.
Wan-Bissaka.
Number 20.
Robertson.
Number 19.
They get a throw in.
Number 9. El Hadj Diouf. Substitution.
Nicely aimed pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That pass isn't the best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lari lah sudah, Cok.
Ball looks a good one.
Lari.
He's shifting through the gears. It's Gerrard! And he steered it beyond the post.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Ya,
That is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out wide. And he welcomes him, shoots! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, that's brilliant from him because he was so quick to read it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, shooting chance! Neymar! What about that one? A finish right from the top draw. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Indonesia still making a fight of this.
Substitutions taking place.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Neymar going forward. Neymar! It's a goal! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Neymar. Adams does really well to win the ball there. And this is Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. And that's a dangerous ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And we come to you now with a
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's true making saves or...
Batistuta! Oh, glorious batting goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raul.
Aduh, gagal dong.
Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Apa sih?
Koundé. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Raul couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And he'll shoot here! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aduh,
Kimmich.
parah sih ini.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, now it's a race for the ball. McAllister is always looking to break lines.
Indonesia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Totti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. De Bruyne. McAllister. Drogba. It's Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. McAllister. Now De Bruyne. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ricky Puig pinches it off him. De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish! Totti. Can he spark a counter here? That has not gone well. Zanetti. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. 5 minutes till the break. Drogba. Might be danger here. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Zanetti receives it in a wide position. And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne goes short, shapes to shoot! It's their second corner of the game. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game. A header!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, cracking ball. Deep into stoppage time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball, and he's worked it through. No, that's been intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at
Just a
half-time.
quick request today for everybody to
So we
please
reached the
kindly
halfway
remove
point.
any cars
Well, I think
parked
keeping
on the
our
road
neutral
outside
hats
the
on,
stadium.
Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
McAllister. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Koundé. Kimmich. McAllister. Oh, it's Raul. De Bruyne. Raul. And he shoots! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Akanji. Zanetti. And it's McAllister. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard! There was plenty of power on that. De Bruyne. Mendes gets across to intercept that.
Apa itu?
And it's Hazard. And that is a little undercooked. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Lari.
De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Raul. It's Raul! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne. Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nuno Mendes. Akanji. Kimmich. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And this is Drogba. He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. McAllister. Changes him with that pass. It's been slipped through. Zanetti. And it's Van Dijk. McAllister. De Bruyne. It's Kimmich. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10.
So we have movement on both
McAllister.
benches.
Number 8, Raul. Number 19,
Alexander-Arnold
De Bruyne.
with the short one.
Number 21,
Ricky Puig.
Mbappe. Number 17,
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 14.
Indonesia
Pedri.
clearly are pushing
Number
for the win
20.
here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi. Number 9.
And this is Hazard.
Diouf. Number 15.
Indonesia needed that.
Shevchenko.
They really needed it.
Substitution.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Akanji has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Takes a shot. Jupe. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Indonesia are down to 10 men. Played out wide. And it's Kimmich. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! And they're back in front! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Indonesia with the lead. And a
Ya
chance!
ampun.
It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 80
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
No way through. Shift, and the shot! And it's come back out to him.
Ya ampun.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. And it's Pedri. Oh, there's a probing. Real chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great vision. Zanetti. And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot!
Aduh. Apa itu, Cuk? Cuk. Ah,
And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
13.
Kimmich picking up the...
Saya dapat 8 poin. Oke. Last ya guys, ini last ya. Last. Last guys. Lag, guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way in this... Oh, good! Oh, it rattles the bar! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. De Bruyne moves short. De Bruyne picked out brilliantly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal receives it in a wide position. This ended up in no man's land. And here's Van Nistelrooy, looking tidy in possession here.
Batistuta. Zanetti.
Tries to pass it through.
Shoo!
Yamal. And this is Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
That's a good run he's making there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's Raul. Nicely weighted. Bell! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. Oh, he's all alone. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Nah, terakhir guys, rumahnya nggak puas nih, kabur dia. Adriano, bukan Owen.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthias de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now that's well seen too. And it's with the keeper. Kimmich. Zanetti. And here's Raul. Soma.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Indonesia controlling the possession in this early phase. And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he get it through? And Dijk makes the interception. And here's Shevchenko! Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adriano, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now, can they get him away? And this is Gerrard, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Gerrard really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Oh, that was vital. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So we're still where we started right now.
Ya elah.
And it's Gerrard. Adriano dominates aerially so often.
Indonesia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
No foul, says the referee. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. Has a look and plays it forward.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pinches it off him. Adriano. Gerrard. And De Ligt. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Now he's running away.
Aduh.
Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Shevchenko. De Ligt does well to get it back. And it's Gerrard. Takes a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Zanetti. Kivic. Soma. Akanji cuts it out. Adams spots it and intercepts. Mateus. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha. Soma. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that's another good win of the ball. He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute
Good ball.
added time.
Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team folks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Raul. And he's intervened well there.
Untuk 2-0.
Vitinha, who can single-handedly make a difference. Adriano. McAllister. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Shevchenko. And they win it back again. Raul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, important interception.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Aarhus have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kimmich to McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram gets a foot in here.
Substitution for
Tunisia
Indonesia.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 19, De Bruyne. Number
That is
15,
some save from Ricardo.
Number
He's
17,
done very well to get to that.
Batistuta.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 20,
Corner number 2 then.
Number 13, Messi. Number 21, Mbappe. Number
And
6,
now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Soma. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Adriano! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Koundé. Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. Kimmich. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Vitinha. That's good running with the ball. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Owen. And he's well tries a shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about, and he's picked out the run. And this is Adriano! They've got to be quick to recover this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. That has not gone well. McAllister. And it's Neymar. Gerrard. Now it's Owen. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Looking for the run. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is some save from Khan! Great football, shot and save.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 10.
Indonesia have their third corner.
Coming on to replace him is number
Oh,
14,
good line!
Adrian.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nakata, good driving run. Tries one from range. Pedri. Zanetti. He won't be happy with that one. Nakata. It's Nakata! And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Endrick is flagged offside. It's been slipped through. Akanji. And we're done. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Quick reminder.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed.